Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Tuesday, February 8th. We have a 10-game slobber knocker. We're going to get right into it. We're going to start with DRAFTKINGS. We're going to start with point guard Luka Magic, 12-2 against Detroit. It's going to torch them. We know that. Absolutely in play. James Harden, I know you've been hearing the rumblings. I've been saying for about 2 weeks that he doesn't want to be there. We've been watching James Harden for over 10 years now. We know we can see it in his face, we can see it in his mannerisms, we can see it in his 4-point game, we can see it in his lack of shots. We can see that when Kyrie plays, he suddenly has an injury. I would not touch Harden, even if he plays. He wants to go to Philly. His mind is set on Philly. And if it doesn't happen this week, it will happen in the offseason. He's checked out. He's mentally checked out. And his coach had to say, first the coach said, we don't want to play him when we have the rest of the season to go, and we don't want to risk further injury or whatever, something to that effect. Then the reportings came out this morning that the Nets said, we got to trust him that he has an injury. We got to trust his word that he has an injury. So they're not even sure if he really has an injury. That's my point. And Steve Nash is definitely covering something up. And they gutted that team was pretty decent without gutting it for whatever they thought they were gonna do. Cause they could have kept Jared Allen, they could have kept LeVert, Kyrie, Durant, and Allen. You kidding me? That's the best team in the East. But they wanted to gut the team, go for a three-headed monster, and now you don't even have a whole monster. Durant is injured, Kyrie is part-time, and Harden checked out. So I said all of that to say this: don't play Harden. LeBron, most likely going to play, even though he's questionable, 10-5. If they can get Westbrook out the way, I'd play James, but Westbrook is just going to mess everything up, take up usage, take up fantasy points like he always do. In my opinion, they need to cut their losses and just release Westbrook. You don't even need to get anything back for him. Just slide Monk in his spot and go about your day. Because you can clearly see he's making him worse. He can't hit a three. He can't hit a 2-point jumper. He makes bad decisions. He charges. He doesn't play defense. He plays no type of defense. It's like, I don't know if he's washed. I don't know what's going on with him, but until they get that figured out when AD is playing, you're gonna really screw yourself playing James. Because tell me something, are you gonna get the 65-70 fantasy points that you need at a 10-5 salary? That's the question. You need 60 fantasy points. Are you gonna get the 60 fantasy points? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Morant, 10-1. He's getting pricey. He's getting up there. You're going to need about 60 fantasy points for him also. If you think that what your target value is too high, if you think what I'm telling you is too high, just go look at these scores. Look at the NBA. Look at the fantasy scores. And as I said in my last video, if you don't evolve with the times, you're just going to be a consistent loser. And listen, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just letting you know what you need to do to cash. You got to change the way you think. You got to change the way you look at these contests. This is like a giant open book test. These salaries tell you what you need from your player. That's how I pick my players. I pick players that are in a good spot to hit 6 times value, and I do that at every spot. So, take the salary total of FANDUEL, take the salary total of DraftKings, times that by 6, and that's what your target is. You just got to break it down accordingly. Listen, this is science to this. That's why the same people win all the time. You ever wondered why the same people win all the time? Yeah, they use, algorithms, they use optimizers. Yeah, but what do you think the optimizer's doing? The optimizer's picking players that are gonna in their best spot to hit value. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Let's continue. Trae Young, absolutely in play. Chris Paul's in play. Booker's in play. Westbrook, not a chance. Halliburton is a bit pricey, but going against Sacramento, I play him. I try to get pieces from that game and hope that it's a high-scoring game and there's a lot of back and forth. Halliburton being 8'5", that kind of, throws a wrench into the plans if you want to run it back with like Cat or somebody like that. But, use the value and figure it out. McCollum's kind of pricey. He hasn't really been doing anything spectacular, so 84 is a big number. 41, 34, 76, 31. He really should be 74 or 71 or 7K, 68. That's where he should be priced. He's overpriced. Cunningham at 8-1. I don't think so. I mean, you're gonna need 48 fantasy points, but now that I think of it, I don't really have a problem with Cunningham getting 48 fantasy points, but the usage is gonna dip Jeremy Grant's back. So think about that. Fox, if he decides to play, when's the last time this man played ball? January 19th. Like 3 weeks. I'm good. Drew Holiday's price is going up. I guess they're playing the Lakers. I guess Russell 79 is fine. Maxi's a touch pricey against Phoenix. The matchup's not the greatest. I'll pass unless Philly's short-handed. Brogdon needs to get himself fixed. RJ Barrett. Last 5 games, 37, 16, 30, 56, and 40. I did say play Barrett today, and I did say that last night. I said play Barrett, and I told you the matchup doesn't matter because they're doing something different right now, and it worked out. Norman Powell on the Clippers. Man, they better play. I'm not gonna play him because I want to see what the Clippers are, how they're gonna play him, how they're gonna use him. But they better play through him because he's the best player on that team offensively. Cole Anthony 7K. All right, I guess. Simon should go off. Well, not go off, but he's the clear second player now with Powell out. Bledsoe ain't the second player. Winslow ain't nothing. So I guess it's McCollum and Simon. So Simon's okay. Brunson is fine. Malik Monk. You know how good you have to be to play very good, get recognition on a team with LeBron, and on top of that, a team with LeBron and AD. Malik Monk is very good. I'm going to just leave it at that. 6'3", I'd rather him be in the 5s. But if he starts, he's okay. But you never know what Westbrook is going to do. That's the problem. If there was no Westbrook, I'd play him. I'd lock him in. Because he's going to get open shots playing with AD and LeBron. Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is fine. What you're looking for now, Norman Powell to take some attention off him. And he should get some open shots. So Reggie Jackson looks fine. Suggs is okay, I guess. They're playing Portland. Their defense is horrible. Suggs is in play. I don't play Kevin Porter. His price is cheap because he's volatile. You don't know what this man's going to do, and I'm not here for it. Monte. He's okay. Davion Mitchell, if he starts, he's a bit pricey. Graham is fine. Marcus Smart is fine. Beverly is fine at 51. Alec Burks. 31 minutes, 15 fantasy points. He just missed all his shots. That's his problem. He's not a bad play. 10-game slate, definitely not digging in the barrel, so we're going to continue the shooting guard. Okay, we went through that already. Ingram, LeVert on, alright, they still got him in Indiana, alright. So Ingram is fine. Jaylen Brown is fine. Anthony Edwards, always fine. Bane is fine. Hart, Mikal Bridges is good. Reggie Bullock should not be no 5,600. Reggie Bullock. My man had 2 40-point games in the last 5 games. What is happening? Well, the minutes are there. He's starting. 38. 5-13. Okay, listen. I could be wrong. What I do is if I'm gonna play Reggie Bullock at 5,600, I watch the last two Dallas games to see what the rotation looks like, just to make sure it's not an anomaly. The game logs see that he's been playing well over almost 40 minutes for the last 4 games, so that looks good, but you want to be sure. It would suck to play Reggie Bullock and he plays 13 minutes, but he's looking like he's in a good groove, so maybe this is the time to hop on him. Check the last 4 starting lineups and let's make sure that we have everything in order to play him. Like, players are out. We know Porzingis is out. We know that. Yeah, so if he starts, he's good to go. Fournier, I guess, last man in. Duarte, I guess, is still in play because LeVert hasn't arrived yet. This is Bogdan. Bogdan, 54. You need like 30 from him, so play him, with that in mind. Curry is in play. Jalen Green's in play. Amadou Diallo, I wouldn't play. Buddy Hield is in play. Herbert's in play. Eric Gordon at 4,200 is in play. So let's move this one forward. Tatum is 99. He's fine. Middleton is 78. I play Middleton. Middleton's in play. Sadiq Bey is in play. Harrison Barnes is in play. Marcus Morris is in play. Patty Mills is in play, I guess. I mean, not something I would do, but it's not the end of the world. You're going to be playing when, if it's, well, wait a minute. They're playing in Brooklyn, so Kyrie's not playing. So Harden is probably going to miraculously play, and then Patty Mills is in play. Watch. I guarantee you Harden plays tomorrow. Gordon, okay. Bullock, we spoke about that, yes. Fournier, Duarte, Wagner, yes. Bogdan, Herbert Jones, Finney-Smith. You can't play Finney-Smith and Bullock, so I'll probably just play Bullock. So that means Finney-Smith, no. Ali Burks, yes. Justin Holiday, I don't play like that. Cam Johnson off the bench, I don't want to pay $4,600 for. I think that's it. Giannis, of course. Sabonis, yes. Randall, no. Randall, they're really trying to emphasize him and Barrett. So I don't want to tell you not to play him when they're trying to, get them two going. 38 minutes, 20 shots, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 8,800. You need like 52 fantasy points from him. Do you think you could get 52 fantasy points from Julius Randle? If you do, play him. If you can't, then don't play him. That's all it is. Tobias, 8,200, a little pricey. John Collins, if you're playing Trae Young, I'd stick John Collins with him. What's happening is Capella's minutes have been. Capella's been playing less minutes. John Collins been playing more at the center, and he's been make way more rebounds. So that's what's going on. Jaren Jackson Jr. in play, absolutely. Wendell Carter Jr. in play. Jeremy Grant 6,200. As long as he's getting his minutes, 6,200. Listen, he's been shooting awful, but at some point that will come back. Maybe this is the game to jump on him. If he hits his shot, he'll pay off his salary in a half. Al Horford, no. Jackson Hayes if he starts. Terry Taylor, listen. When you guys heard Terry Taylor wasn't starting, y'all should have jumped off. I know some people played him, and I know it didn't work out well. When you're playing these G League guys and these bench guys that have a good game, and then everybody rides the wave, you gotta make sure they're starting. Because once the regulars come back, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Vanderbilt and Covington didn't play. Yeah, Covington might actually flourish in LA because nobody really grabs rebounds like that. Like Zubac, they don't use all the time. Marcus Morris is like, he's good, but he doesn't have a motor. Like, he just whatever. Covington would really go out there and get blocks and rebounds. So Covington, I would take a chance on at 52. Jason Tate, the 5'4" power forward for Houston. Yeah, no, thank you. Bagley, if he starts. Hunter is fine. Now they want to use Blake Griffin. 30, 29 fantasy points. 30 minutes, 29 fantasy points. But I want to play him 16, 27, 18, 22, 30. They literally use him when they have no choice. So I'm not playing somebody like that. Sengun started. What the entire... Last five fantasy scores. 9, 7, 23, 31, and 25. He's $4,500. Nah, that's not the same we all grew to love. When he fixes himself, we'll come back. Kylan, no. Trey, no. Chuma, okay, no. None of it, no. Batum, if he starts. Me too, if he starts. I doubt he would. Crowder, you could play last man in 4,100. That means your lineup got to be fire. If your lineup is fire from top to bottom, you want to stick in Jay Crowder, he won't kill you. If your lineup is not fire and you want to play Jay Crowder, you're just going to lose. It's going to be an early night. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to center. Jokic, Embiid, Giannis. Well, we went over Giannis already, but Jokic and Embiid, yes. AD, absolutely. Cat, absolutely. Jokic, Embiid. I'm talking about centers only. Jokic, Embiid, AD, and Cat. Elite center plays. Nurkic is at 85. Back to 25 minutes. 6 shots. I think that game was a blowout, if I'm not mistaken. Wood, Bobby Williams, Ayton, Bobby Portis. Fine. You could play Steven Adams, but they may not need him because they're playing the Clippers. So I probably would pass on that. Mitchell Robinson they'll need, but Jokic is probably just going to have a field day with him, so I'll probably stay away from them. I'll probably just stop at Portis. I'll stop at Bobby Portis. Clint Capella's unplayable at the center spot right now. So let's build a team. Nobody really stood out. Nobody really jumped out. I do like Covington if he starts, surprisingly. What are we doing? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I do like Trae Young. Trae Young is... I think I'm going to do Trae Young and Collins. Trae Young, Collins. Damn, it beat us 12K. Jesus Christ. Let's see something. I don't think what I'm trying to do is going to work out, but okay. That's not going to work. Let's do... So if I try to play Jeremy Grant, even though he's not been hitting his shots, would that be being too cute? Jeremy Grant, 6,200. All he has to do is hit his shots. Boy, it's going to be a long night. Anthony Edwards is 83. Malik Monk. Bullock. Alright, listen. Porzingis is out. We're playing Bullock. We're gonna ride his wave while he's hot. Let's see what happens. He's starting and playing almost 40 minutes. Like, where are you gonna get that from? Fantasy is about picking players that are in a position to succeed. Bullock is in a position to succeed. So that's what we're doing. You're not gonna look at his name. We're not gonna look at his what's that word? His reputation. We're gonna go on what he's doing now. He's playing a lot of minutes. He's starting and he's producing, and that's it. That's all that matters. So as long as he starts, we play him. That's it. Marcus Morris, Barrett. Wow. So let's take out AD for now. And we'll put in Bobby. Well, Bobby Williams should definitely destroy the Nets on the back, on the rim. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bobby Williams, Jeremy Grant for now, RJ Barrett, Reggie Bullock, Trae Young. I'm fine with that for now until we get value. I'll figure it out later. Alright, we're gonna jump to FanDuel, pick a core. Look, it's a 10-game slate. Video's kind of long. If you're new here, Subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we drop videos. Thumbs up the video. Let YouTube know that my picks are fire and that I'm helping you, and that helps circulate the channel. We got to grow the channel. If we're not growing the channel, then all of this is for no reason. So let's grow this. Let's continue growing the channel and let's go. If you're having trouble cashing, if you're having trouble winning these contests because the scores are too high, listen, check out my Patreon, check out the bronze package, join the team, win some money. We're gonna start with point. We're gonna build a core on FanDuel. Luke is too cheap. Trae Young is too cheap. I'm gonna target the Lakers because they allow everybody to look like absolute world champions. We got Giannis. Drew's a little pricey. They're gonna put Drew on Westbrook and he's gonna have like 6 steals. I'm playing Drew Holiday on FanDuel because blocks and steals are extra points. Shooting guard, Tyrese Maxey's 8,600. Why would Tyrese Maxey be more than Booker? Are they stupid or slow? Yeah, I'm playing the entire Milwaukee Bucks. I don't care. Okay, Ingram is fine at 78. Anthony Edwards at 74. RJ Barrett at 68. Sacramento. It's no defense at all. What we have left? 5K left? Not bad. The only bad thing about this lineup is we're not playing Jokic, but we're building a dream team here. I want to try to get close to... I could play Portis, but I want to use a side spot for him. So what we're going to do... all those centers down there are unplayable. Steven Adams, they may not need him. We're going to play Valanciunas at 72. And I still have 44.50 for each spot. Playing Drew Holiday for his, what he's going to do to Westbrook. And the turnovers Westbrook is going to give up on his own. You know what I'm saying? So, pay attention to that. We're looking for a close game where Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis play the whole game, literally, and get whatever they want on the Lakers because everybody else does. Anthony Edwards because he's underpriced, and Valanciunas because he's underpriced. 7,200, 7,400. So that's what I'm going into war with. As usual, as we get updates during the day, things change. So if you copy and paste my lineup from 18 hours before and you lose, listen, that's on you, not me. I update my lineups hourly, and obviously if you're in the Patreon, you get updated lineup literally 15 minutes before lock. And they're happy, I'm happy, and we just keep it going. So that's all it is. So I'm about to go to Yahoo, pick 3 of my best plays. If you're into Yahoo, come along. If the video ends here because you only play DraftKings and FanDuel, thanks for being here. Hope you had a productive night. And subscribe and thumbs up on your way out. And I'll see you tomorrow. For the rest of you, we're going to do Yahoo and we're going to do point guard. Ja looks fine. Trae Young and Chris Paul, I give the extra Trae Young because he shoots more. Drew Holiday is 31. Like I said, I'm targeting the Lakers. I'm especially targeting Westbrook with all them damn turnovers. If Drew Holiday has 4, 5, 6 steals, I want you to think about me and remember that your DFS guy told you to play Drew Holiday because of the matchup. RJ Barrett is 28. Middleton is 33. Gotta pinch pennies on Yahoo. So I'm not even gonna play Barrett. I'm gonna go down to Marcus Morris, 21 bucks. And I'm gonna do utility today, only because I want Giannis. Or I should put him at forward. Yeah. So we're doing Drew Holiday, Marcus Morris, Giannis. If you notice, I didn't take Middleton here. And I'm not going to play Middleton on Yahoo because you need a pinch penny. So I got Holiday for 31. Marcus Morris, 21 bucks, starting small forward. So that saved me a couple bucks so I could pay up for Giannis. I expect him to have a hell of a game. Okay, so that's Yahoo. And if Drew Holiday is like a 1.3 or higher, I'm picking him up. Chris Paul's a 1-1, Drew Holiday's a 1.25, so that's not the score. That's not the multiplier I'm looking for. Excuse me. RJ Barrett is a thing now. 1.45 might be the way to go. Forward. Well, Giannis is in play. Luke is in play and Embiid's in play. Sabonis, Tatum. Randall's a 1.25. Middleton is a 1.3. We're going to Middleton. And it's always Giannis. Not sorry, always Jokic. You could literally play Giannis here too. You can play Giannis. So you got Jokic, Giannis, Barrett. So that's what we're gonna do on Super Draft. So listen, that's the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hope you guys won some money last night. Any questions, any comments, throw it in the chat. If you need any help with any sport winning, cash in, check out the Patreon in the description. Any questions, you DM me on Twitter. And that's about it. If you're new, on your way out, just subscribe, thumbs up. Those things help me do what I need to do. And that's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.